welcome to Southpaw Saturday on a Sunday, and today's topic will be just sexuality and other things, advertisements, video games, not so much video games because Heidi went into that more, tiny bit about manga, literature, mostly literature and advertisements. Enjoy, and Happy New Year! I don't watch TV anymore, so advertisements are kind of a rare occasion for me. But now that I'm home, my dad always has the TV on, and sometimes, I'll sit there and, watch a bit of a show or a movie, and of course the advertisements come on, or I'll be driving in the car, and advertisements on the radio, and I just can't stand it anymore. I guess since I've stopped watching TV, I have no more tolerance for advertisements because they all seem like absolutely ludicrous to me. It'll be like, oh, buy this anti-aging cream. Look, your bad's like, what's so wrong with having imperfections or looking older? And all the, the cleaning ads are for the women, and it's just like, oh, we're living in such a stereotyped society, and the advertisements. It's kind of like this. For me, snow globes. I guess the advertisements are just so annoying to me because they're unavoidable. I guess if you're gonna watch TV, you can't, you could see that there's, I guess, a sexual show on, and if you don't like that, you could change the channel to something else, but changing the channel won't change the advertisements. I mean, even for children's shows, there's still some things that are questionable, and not just in a sexual way, but questionable in, I guess, a moral way. Like, our society just really enjoys mocking anyone who's different. If you're too old, that's a bad thing. If you're too young, that's a bad thing. If you're not pretty, that's a bad thing. There's so many bad things. If you're a woman and you're not in the kitchen, apparently that's a bad thing for most advertisements. And that's really unavoidable. It's like, I was also going to talk about sexuality in manga and comics, and if you're reading a comic and you see something you don't like, you can just put it away, but you can't walk away from what's going on the radio, because changing the station, it won't change society and how society just values all this really kind of shallow stuff, and it's a problem. Personally, I don't really mind if there are, I guess, sex scenes in my literature, video games, manga, as long as it's not too graphic, because that's part of life for most people, not for me, and maybe not for you guys, but like, I understand that sometimes things are necessary for the plot. In certain video games, like Heidi said, it's just gratuitous and unnecessary, but I'm not gonna read a book just because there's sex in it. That's ridiculous. And like you guys know that some of my favorite TV shows and some of my favorite movies are sort of sex heavy, and same thing for some of my favorite literature, actually. Some of my favorite literature is Shakespeare, and obviously there aren't stage directions, characters go off, but there's some steamy stuff in there, especially in the sonnets. I really like Ilium by Dan Simmons. It's a good book if you like Shakespeare and you like the Iliad. I like dystopian novels a lot, and there's always a lot of sex and dystopian literature. I don't know why, but it's great stuff. I'm really into that whole, this flawed society that kind of mirrors our own sort of thing. And yeah, those are some of my favorite things. But what about you guys? I'd be interested to know your favorite literature, and also if you will or won't, like, how do you deal with sex scenes in literature? Do you read it? Do you skip over it? Do you sort of ignore it? Are you bothered by it? I guess that's all I really wanted to say today. No kitty. Wanna come say hi to everyone? It's my kitty. It's an advertisement. Go out and buy a cat.